Get ready to match the stars from our magazine. Gary Collins, Brett Summers, Charles Judson Reilly. From It Isn't That, Susan Richardson, Richard Paul, and from Flo, George Bulifant, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining us here in the Match Game. How do you do? And I want to know who the culprit is who put this sign up backstage.
No,
What does that say?
I don't have time. What does it say?
It's difficult to soar with eagles when you work with turkeys.
Who could have done that?
Who did that?
Nobody we
Buddy! All right, buddy, that's one. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine.
Did you have your baby?
I sure did.
When?
Had a little girl
Long
February 27th.
No kidding.
Proud mother, you know. Got it.
Oh, that's a good seat. Everybody can see it there.
That's
Didn't she look like her
Sarah.
mama? She looks like her mama.
Really?
Yeah.
So sweet.
Who's
That's a lot of fun.
who's the guy with the beard?
Oh, her boyfriend. That's her
boyfriend.
dad.
That's the stork.
No, nine's
That's
fine.
the stork, yeah. All right, let's say hello to John Kurt and Linda Mays. How do you do? Welcome to both of you. We'll be playing two games here. Linda, let's find out who you are and where you're from and all that.
Hi, I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama. I just finished medical school, and I'm training to be a neurologist.
Really?
Yes.
Boy, you've got a lot of hard work ahead of you. Good luck to you in that. John?
I'm from Los Angeles. We moved here about a year ago. I'm married. I have 2 children, a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I manage a small retail store in Los Angeles.
Where did you live before you moved here?
Yuma, Arizona, Omaha, Nebraska, Sydney, Nebraska, Hutchinson, Kansas, South Hutchinson, Kansas,
Did a lot of hitchhiking, eh?
Vietnam, Okinawa, Hawaii.
Oh, boy. Sorry I asked, John. All right. Good luck to the both of you. Linda, we'll begin with you. A or B, my dear?
B, please.
B it is. Let's begin. Al said, you know you've had too much to drink at a party. When you get home, and you have to call the blank to help you take off your socks. Linda, can you hear me from this distance? Yeah. You know you've had too much to drink at a party when you get home and you have to call the blank to help you take off your socks.
The police.
The police. All right, that's your answer. The police. You don't agree, apparently. We'll, when we come to an answer that you do approve of, you will let us know, won't you?
Well, it's a good thing that Linda's going into neurology.
Why?
I've got a very bad pain in the back. I figured that he should call the fellow that's probably responsible for all this tomfoolery, and that's the bartender.
The bartender.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well, how
You call the bartender. All right, I'll buy that. What do you say?
No, you've got to call. You get so drunk, you don't know what you're doing, you can't get your socks off, you've got to call the paramedics.
The paramedic.
Oh, you like that? Those are my people. Hello, dear.
Her answer stinks. Her answer stinks. His is no good. The question is not that good, and I'll just join the club. I didn't know how to spell your answer because I didn't have a governor. It's doctor.
Doctor. You have to call a doctor to help you take off your socks. You know, Charles, I may be inclined to agree with you. The question is a little below par.
I figured whatever goes in has to come out, and you got to call the plumber.
Plumber. Have to call the plumber to take your socks off.
I think it's the way you read the question.
Okay, yeah, could be, Gary, yeah.
I don't just call for one.
What?
I call for two.
Two.
I call for a paramedics.
A paramedic. That would be 2 doctors.
Two.
She's a doctor, you see. We could have scored that for her. What do you say there, Joyce?
I say I didn't know how to spell paramedics, but I said it anyway. Don't look at the spelling. Wait a minute.
Close enough. All right. John, let's see what we've got for you here. Little Mean Marvin said, my mother is really mean. You're really not alert either, are you? Questions aren't working. The audience is asleep. The stage is dark. And... Oh, the hell with it. Let's get out of here.
Down with them all.
Yeah, go
Star
ahead.
of the show
Read
is
it.
crabby.
Read it.
Little Mean Marvin said, my mother is really mean. When I'm a bad boy, instead of making me stand in a corner, she makes me stand in a...
Blank.
Bravo, bravo. Very good.
That's the kind of new blood we need.
I've grown up since I've been here last year.
Yes, you have. John, little mean Marvin is really mean. Little mean Marvin said, my mother is really mean. When I'm a bad boy, instead of making me stand in the corner, she makes me stand in a...
Toilet.
I must say, I had no idea what I would say if I were playing this round.
Well, neither did I.
You did?
But being mean is the operative. I thought of perhaps oven, but then I
Oven would be
chose
mean?
Not the corner, but the middle of the room, which is very difficult.
That would be, yes, that's right, because everybody stares at you.
You got to get warmed up here.
Yeah.
The man's doing a talk show.
It's not variety.
You better talk fast.
No, she was standing and made him stand a pool of his own blood.
Oh, my God!
Well, the woman was mean.
Oh.
Wow, that is mean.
I don't resort to that very often.
A cross street with heavy traffic, dimly lit and slippery when wet.
That does it. That's mean also. Well, we've had two really mean responses, Susan. When I'm a bad boy, instead of making me stand in the corner, she makes me stand in a...
Well, after you get your socks off, then you stand in the toilet.
Uh-huh. Okay, John, you got one. What do you got for us?
Well, actually, John, I don't consider that something mean. This summer, I'm urging all of you to save energy by turning up your thermostat and standing in your toilet. Thank you. I didn't deserve that. When I was a little boy and I was bad, Mama made me stand in a grove of poison oak.
Miss Lillian, how could you have done that? What do you got for us, Joyce?
Go back to the rose garden. Did she flush it after he stood in it? That'd be real mean. I said made him stand in a pile of quicksand.
Well, we had some mean responses there.
Cast
At the end of round one, it's 1-0 in favor of John here. And round two coming up in a moment. Now this for you, if you please. Go to round two. And John, since you're ahead, you'll go first. You want A or B?
We'll go A again.
A again, all right? Here it is. Frank the physical fitness nut said, last night I had a wonderful dream. I dreamed I spent the rest of my life doing blanks with Raquel Welch. Frank the physical fitness nut said, last night I had a wonderful dream. I dreamed I spent the rest of my life doing blanks with Raquel Welch.
Push-ups.
All right. Now,
I thought
that
this was
seems
a daytime show.
It is a daytime show. You see, now, that's an interesting answer. I don't know what it would do for you, but
You get a
there
great
it is.
view of the mountains.
That's right.
I feel a comeback. It's push-up.
There it is. All right, John, you now have two.
In a fit of whimsy, I also said push-up.
Uh-huh.
Being a physical, a push-up.
He's out.
Being a jock.
No, I can't. I'm very slow today. I was out late last night.
You were.
Take off those glasses.
Oh.
No, my eyes are very clear. I was a...
I mean, you mean you were out late and drinking whiskey and doing
Right.
all those... Oh,
Right.
you're-
Let's get the image changed a little.
Right.
Right, Gene. Right.
Okay, Richard. I dreamed I
it's
spent the rest of my life doing blanks with Raquel Welch.
Yeah, well, the answer is obvious. In my new gym, you do push-ups with Vito. Not nearly as much fun.
Right. Now you have 5. One more, we'll give you a perfect score of 6, and let's see if it happens.
A perfect score of 6?
Yes.
I have no idea what this answer means, but I said push-ups.
I don't know what it means either. All right, Linda. Let us see if you can catch up to John and achieve a tie. That's the best you can do, and you must match everyone. Art said, I just saw 2 guys playing a very strange game. Instead of tossing horseshoes, they were tossing blanks. Hi. All right, Linda. Art said, I just saw 2 guys playing a very strange game. Instead of tossing horseshoes, they were tossing blanks.
Horses?
Horses. Instead of tossing horseshoes, they were tossing horses.
That reminds me of that story, the 2 hunters who weren't getting anything all day, and one of them said to the other one, well, we're not tossing the dog high enough.
Yes. Right.
And horses.
Horses. All right, you got one, Linda. He is cute. He was cute last time. He's cute this time.
He's always cute. He's got some good stories at the dinner hour, too. No, I didn't. I'm sorry, but you'll be back. Don't give up. I said horse manure.
No. What? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. No.
I'm sorry, Linda.
What? No, he wins. All right, John, you win the game. Congratulations to you. Come down here, if you would, please. What do the rest of you have? Horses, horses, horses. I think you just missed it by 1. Right there in the blue dot. Linda, you'll be back later to play round number 2, game number 2, and don't go too far away now. Here we go with John. A chance for the big money here for you, sir. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank Coleman. If you give us the answer that that group in this studio wrote down most frequently, we give you $500. For giving us the second most popular response, $250, and then for matching the third, you get $100. 3 of our 6 stars can assist you. Call on the ones who are looking at you and not the ones who are hiding from you.
Brett looks so good at makeup, I have to call on Brett.
Oh, God love him. Isn't he cute? Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman.
Joyce.
Joyce.
Nat King Coleman. Could I take did they tell the audience how to spell it? They did?
No.
Oh, maybe would anybody have said Catherine Coleman?
That's Coleman.
That's your answer, Catherine Coleman. All right. Well, wasn't that clever of you to call on Joyce? Why did you call on Joyce? She wasn't trying to get your attention, dingbat.
Charles.
You think that they would mind about Oral Roberts if I said that? Oral Roberts. No. Well, I got I got Butcher Baker, Candlestick Maker, and Coleman. Or Ronald Coleman.
Ronald Coleman. All right.
The star of the late 20s.
Now, John, here's the way it is, John. You can choose Gary Coleman, Ronald Coleman, or what was the one you said?
Catherine Coleman.
Catherine
Coleman.
Coleman.
K-U-H-L-M-A.
What do you want?
Gary.
Gary. All right. Let's see, we got a Gary Coleman up there. We'll go down to the bottom, reveal the $100 response. John Coleman.
Who's John Coleman? Or my
John
wife's
Coleman.
Second baseman for the Buffalo Orioles.
Mr. Sports.
Had one hand, he was fabulous.
No. John Coleman. Now, wait a minute, it'll come to me. John Coleman does the weather on ABC television in the morning on Good Morning America. Or is it AM America? Oh, it's local. Yes. All right. Let's take a look at the $250 response. Ronald Coleman is there. You chose Gary Coleman, and I bet you're going to be right. It's going to be right up there at the $500 response.
Go right on.
Well, go on.
Man could have had an attack.
That is Coleman.
Is your heart beating? Oh. You got $500, and we'll carry on here in a moment or so, right after we do a little business with America. Now, John has just won the $500, and that means the least he'll play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And he can play for $10,000 if he gets a lucky spin of the star wheel. So get up there, John, and we'll all root for a double for you. Grab a hold of a peg, and let's have a go at it. Give it a whirl.
Go first,
Anyone?
John.
Bing. Joyce. You got it. You got it, John.
I don't want you to be upset, but I'm the lady that gave you Catherine Coleman and that.
$10,000 is what you are playing for. Good luck to you, sir. Here is the thing. It says, lose blank. L-O-S-E blank. Now, Joyce has given us her answer, John. If you give us the same one, you get $10,000. What do you say to that? Lose?
Lose your wallet.
Lose your wallet.
Well, I'm with him. I think that's...
I had two answers in my head. That was not one of them. Let's see what Joyce has. Lose your wallet, he says, Joyce.
Lose Catherine Coleman.
Yeah.
Lose your bet. I'm sorry.
Lose your bet.
Yeah.
Lose weight.
Oh,
Lose your mind.
Lose faith.
Too many
Lose it
choices.
all?
Good grief.
Too many
Grief.
choices.
Or loser. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I tried to send it to
Yeah.
you.
Well, listen, John, you've got $500, and you said it's your wife's birthday, and that's her birthday present. She's got $500. You've got nothing. Hey, but we're going to play another game here. So here we go. Hello, Linda. Are you ready? All right, Linda, you may have A or B again.
A, please.
A it is. Ben said, that doctor must have been an athlete. He told me to take 2 blanks and call him in the morning. Must have been an athlete. Take 2 blanks and call me in the morning. Linda. Ben said that doctor must have been an athlete. He told me to take 2 blanks and call him in the morning.
Those discs that the shot putter throws,
Well, now, the shot putter doesn't throw a disc. He throws a shot, which is a round thing. But you said the first thing that came out of your mind was a disc. You meant a disc of some kind.
Yes.
The discus that the discus thrower throws? Is that what you had in mind? Oh, all right.
Please, Gene, don't make her feel any worse.
No. I'm trying to help her. Discus was the first thing that she said, so that's the answer we have to accept.
I'm sorry, Lynn. I figured what's good for Raquel is also good for the doctor. Push-ups.
Take 2 push-ups and call him in the morning.
Boy,
You're
that
fading.
went
That's
over.
easy for you to say.
It's difficult to soar with eagles when you work with turkeys.
That's how she feels.
Yes.
And she's right. If you're too clever, you can't play this game well. It's the truth, and we're all living proof of it. Tennis balls.
Tennis balls. Take 2 tennis balls. Call me in the morning.
You can all you want. I'm
All
with
right.
you.
Being a jock, Gene, myself, and working on 2 teams simultaneously, hi, baby, I chose last.
Left.
Why is that good?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's been the way you set it up.
Susan.
Yeah.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Here it is. Take 2 blanks and call me in the morning.
2 sweat socks.
Take 2 sweat socks. They must have tasted good. All right,
It's
Richard.
not my best answer.
No.
I read that book about it, the doctor that wrote the expose of football. Said 2 amphetamines.
Hey, take 2 amphetamines. Call me in the morning. Well, no one has really come up with the answer yet.
What is there one?
You thought they were all going to say, Marcia. What do you say?
That's not the answer I thought that, but this
What?
is the definitive answer.
What?
Oh.
Take 2 bases.
2 bases.
Excellent.
Oh, take a base. Yeah, it's a baseball phrase, you see. Take a base there. Now, the thing that looks like a large aspirin tablet, which is
Is
the
what?
doctors usually say, take 2 aspirin, call me in the morning.
Frisbee.
Frisbee would be one. Hockey puck would be another, wouldn't it?
Sounds
I
funny.
think it's a lousy question.
Yeah.
I think all the
Yeah.
answers
We'll never use
stunk
this question
on,
again, ever.
Furthermore.
Never again. Are we going to use this question? Fine.
Good for you, sweetheart.
All right. Little message for America. Watch this if you would, please. Thank you all. Gene Mabry, join us next time for the match game. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive Westminster Crazy Automatic Corn Popper. Stirs itself to give you big, fluffy, great-tasting popcorn, 6 quarts in 6 minutes. And relaxing at home, drink sparkling pink champagne. Any day when you feel special, tastes like bubbly wine. Pink champagne malt liquor from Iroquois brands. A cosmetic bag and Nestle Streaks and Tips, temporary spray-on hair color. Streak your hair, tip it, frost it, go blonde, go silver in minutes without bleaching or dyeing. A picnic jug, and now for a tasty change of pace, Lemon Tree, the lemonade-flavored drink mix from Lipton in low-calorie and regular. A calculator and Raid House and Garden Bug Killer. Kills bugs dead indoors and outdoors, yet won't harm most plants or shrubs. And a baby bath and changing pad and Diaperine baby washcloths with a special moisture-packed formula to clean and condition baby skin. Keep your baby better than clean with Diaperine. Pet and Vaporette pet collars protects your dog or cat against ticks and fleas. All 3 Pet and Vaporette collars wear the Good Housekeeping seal. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.